Hey Everett, it's Dad, and I just want to wish you now a happy 8th birthday. Man, I can't believe how quick all the time is going by. I guess as we take a few minutes to recap this last year of yours, we're going to have to go all the way back to your birthday party. And at your birthday party, when you turned 7, you wanted to have a birthday party that featured Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Your Gigi got you an awesome Monster Mutt jersey. We had a party for you with cupcakes and decorations. Mom did a bang-up job. And that's how we celebrated your 7th birthday leading into this year. And shortly after that, we took a family vacation to Wildwood, New Jersey with your sister and your Nene. We had an amazing time. We even played in the rain as well as the beach. You and your sister had a great time doing that. Played monster trucks on the beach. But one thing that impressed me the most was you were daring enough to go and ride not just on any roller coaster, but a roller coaster that had a couple of loops and went backwards. You came off that thing so excited and just so happy. It really made my day. And so we had a great family vacation there in Wildwood. We, of course, got into another season of boating, which I know you love to do. You get out there and you swim sometimes and get out on the tube. We really enjoy as a family just getting out together and doing that. You helped build our shed, doing a little bit of chores here and there. And so that was a good thing. You also started 2nd grade. Your 2nd grade year, you had the teacher, Mr. George Schreiner, and you were very excited to have him because you finally got a boy for a teacher. Let's see, what else? You went to your first Major League Baseball game. Now, that was an exciting day for Dad, being your dad from Houston and being here in Baltimore, because your first Major League Baseball game was the Houston Astros against the Baltimore Orioles, and the score was 11-10, and the Astros won. But amidst all the fun, you and I also made signs. Because Framber Valdez, who was pitching for the Astros, had this thing where he always wanted to eat peanuts during the baseball games. And so we made signs that referenced that and had a good time watching the baseball game. You and I got a chance to go up to the Buck, which is a monster truck place, and we hung out with Preston Perez once again. He was driving the truck Toxic, and he got us back there to see the trailer and the truck, and you got to climb up inside, and you even pretended to make like some YouTube videos while you were there hanging out with Preston and all that stuff. Later for Halloween, you wanted to go as a pirate, so Mom and I talked you and Rosalind into going as Captain Hook and Tinkerbell. So you had a pretty awesome Captain Hook pirate costume and went around the neighborhood doing that. Later in November, Daddy had to host the men's retreat for church, and a guest speaker that we had come up was none other than your good friend, Bryce Kenny, the driver of the Mohawk Warrior monster truck. And so Bryce hung out with us for the weekend there, but before he went away, he hung out with you. And you guys played Monster Jam Steel Titans here in the basement. And wouldn't you know it, you're sitting with the monster truck driver driving his own monster truck on the video game. And so I thought that was pretty cool. So he went and did the retreat with Dad. While we were away, the Astros won the World Series, of which Dad got to go to Game 5 and see the no-hitter. Amazing. But when we came back, Bryce did something for you that I'll never forget. We had Taco Bell together at Nene's table, because that's where he was staying, and he prayed for you. He prayed for your recovery, not only from your brain tumor and all the stuff that we have to do for that, but he also prayed for your diabetes. And so we're still waiting for God to deliver on that miracle, and I believe it's coming. But that was a really special moment to see Bryce there with you, one of your heroes, offering up his prayers for you. That was really special. Fast forward a month and we get into the Christmas season. We had a little children's play at church, and you played the part of a shepherd, and you enjoyed doing that. You got some awesome gifts for Christmas. BB and Pawpaw came up They got you a really cool jersey, and we went bowling shortly thereafter, and just got a lot of really cool stuff for Christmas, man. And so I was happy for you. You know, the winter is kind of a slow time, and eventually we got to Easter, and we had this really cool church event where they had neon Easter eggs. And so there's like an Easter egg hunt for Easter. It was really neat. Got to do some stuff, got some neon lights, glasses and stuff. And then we also did an Easter egg hunt here in the neighborhood. And we dyed some Easter eggs here at the house, which Rosalind and you did together, which was really cool. You and I went back to Philadelphia for another Monster Jam. We got to see Bryce Kenny there. We got to see Caleb Blood, who from your previous videos, of course, was a real big player in your recovery process. We saw Camden Murphy. Not only did we go to the Monster Jam in Philly, but we also went to one in Baltimore, and Bernard Light was there. And that means a lot to Dad at this point in your life, because all those people sent you videos during your recovery from your brain tumor. And at that point, we finally were able to see all those people in person, say thank you, give them a card, and just let them know how much that really meant to the both of us. So I really enjoyed going back to those Monster Jams with you again. We kicked off another season of boating, so again, I appreciate your help getting ready for all of that. And I know you like to drive the boat, and you're doing a really good job helping us with your sister, because she can be a lot while we're out there. We decided this year that we were going to get season tickets to the Orioles. It's because you are really starting to like some baseball. So Dad got a 13-game plan to the Orioles, and on your very first game out there, we went and saw the Orioles take on the Athletics. And you saw the Oriole bird. There was a grand slam that was hit that day. We ate some awesome food. A couple games later, you were given a foul ball from somebody. Let's see. You also made the Jumbotron while we were there for that first game, so that was pretty cool. And we're going to be going to some more baseball games. Right now, your Gigi just made her way up to Baltimore to celebrate your 8th birthday. And we're actually going to be going to the baseball game here on Sunday just before your birthday. But not only do you like to watch baseball, you like to play baseball. We got you involved in your very first year of playing baseball in Little League, which was Coach Pitch, and you are doing a bang-up job. You've got a chance to pitch a couple of times already to some other kids. You're throwing some really good strikes. You've also been a great hitter. You're really taking well to learning how to hit and hit properly. But your love for the game is growing, which is fun. It gives me and you something to do, and I really like that about our time together. So your team is called the Bel Air White Sox, and go figure, your very last game is going to be on your 8th birthday. So we'll get to celebrate that with your friends. And then, of course, since you like baseball so much, one thing that my dad and I did a lot was visit different stadiums when I was a kid. And for now anyway, it seems like you're interested in doing the same. So we're going to go to Philadelphia and watch the Phillies and the Orioles. We're also going to go to Pittsburgh on a day trip and see that stadium. And I'm also going to take you to DC, and we're going to see the Phillies play the Nationals. So you'll get to see 4 different stadiums this year alone before the winter comes. So that's pretty cool. And then as time goes on, we'll venture a little further away and see some more stuff. You had a lot of great moments this year. You really like to cook with Mom once in a while, and so I snagged a couple of pictures of you doing that. Your sister and you will dance in the kitchen from time to time, listening to music on the Alexa thing, and we had our church picnic, and you got a chance to do one of those Zorb balls where you kind of run and bounce onto a friend, and I think you bounced and rolled pretty much right back onto your head, but you laughed and had a good time. You and your sister still love each other and have an amazing time together. You fight once in a while, but you also do some weird things together. But I know you love each other, and it melts our hearts seeing that. You have your moments. You're getting temperamental as an 8-year-old now. And I even took a video of you once having a fit about your food, and that video kind of went viral and got, I think, a few thousand views. But you're at an age now, bud, where you're just a ton of fun. You are now the Great 8, and I love how much fun you and I are having together. I also appreciate that you're still very diligent about your prayers and your walk in faith with Jesus, and that means a lot to me. You're an amazing son. You're an even better big brother. I want nothing but the best for you always. So enjoy this great 8th birthday, Everett. I love you.